Shalom, everybody. It's Phil David, the Executive Director of Adath Israel. Thanks very much for joining me today, March 26, 2020. If you've had the chance to watch our YouTube channel or Facebook or Instagram over the past couple of weeks, then you will have seen and heard from our clergy, who have been sharing some very inspiring messages during incredibly challenging times. So today I wanted to provide a perspective from the administration office staff who all say hello. If you heard from Alex Stein a couple of days ago, he talked about the fact that he was from Sydney, Australia. And I too am from Sydney, although not the one down under, rather the one from out east, Sydney, Nova Scotia, Cape Breton. And the reason I bring that story up is because there are, in my mind anyway, a lot of similarities between growing up in a very small town where Shul was a true center of Jewish life to now working at and being part of the Adath Israel community. I remember back in June of 2018 walking into the synagogue for the first time as the executive director and meeting with Bernie Rabinovich, my predecessor. And Bernie took me for a walk around the synagogue, the first place to the beautiful sanctuary, and then to Tobias Hall. And both were just so big and magnificent and massive. And I thought to myself, what a beautiful place this is, but there's no way that Adath Israel can replicate the experience I had growing up in Sydney, Nova Scotia, in a small shul which had about 100 families at the time, sadly about 15 now. And I wondered, how in the world can a place like this provide the warmth and comfort that a small town shul can? Well, I have to say, 2 years in to my role as executive director, I could not have been more wrong. My experience as executive director starts in the office itself, where we have a tremendous staff who work so hard to try to service our members each and every day. I do believe that we could run a TV reality show and be top rated, but the staff are terrific and they certainly do miss working there. They're all working from home right now. So at a time like this, when we're all working remotely, we think about all the visitors that we usually get every week. The members of WOA, the Brotherhood Club L'Chaim, the ladies from the quilting group, the ladies from Marjorie's Tuesday morning session, and of course our millionaires who are here each and every day at both services. And of course at breakfast, where they're telling stories that I think are the same stories over and over again. These are the things that we miss. But mostly we miss you. One thing that is really certain in my mind, having gone through an experience like this now, is that we've got this terrific building, a place of worship that we should never take for granted. But what's really missing is the community feel, and that's all because of you, our visitors, our guests, and most of all, our members. We're going through a very difficult time right now with this pandemic. We hope that it comes to an end much sooner than later. But even though we can't be together in our building, we certainly can be through the power of technology. So stay safe, stay inside. Please keep in touch with us through phone, through email, certainly on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. We'll continue to find new ways to engage with you, and we can't wait to see you soon. God bless.